Hi everyone, welcome back to Dog Days of Summer, collaboration with Wonder and Dreamer555 and myself. Today we're going to color. This is going to be a color with me, but I'm only going to color for 10 minutes. I don't want to keep your time. This is probably going to take me forever to color, let's just be honest, and I talk a lot. Um, so what I plan on doing is coloring up the entire thing today, but I'm going to color as much as possible for 10 minutes. Whenever I stop talking and get the crayons and colors and markers, whatever, pulled out, and then I'll pause the camera, I'll stop the camera, and come back and show you the completed project. And what I want to do with this thing is I'm going to cut it out and put it in a frame. I'm going to frame it like I've been doing some of these other things that I have that I've showed you in the past. So with this one, for example, we don't have a lot of room. If you see that, we don't have much room for this, so I'm going to have to find a bigger piece of wood, I guess. This is not going to be a traditional ship. I think this is a schooner. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with my old school ships. But this is definitely right now. I want to just tell y'all something. I'm in like a fantasy world, um, discussing a few things with people behind the scenes to create something else outside of my normal element, and so this definitely takes me to a different world. I've never heard of an octopus taking a ship. But on movies, cartoons, you can definitely Jack Sparrow. What is that? Pirates of Caribbean, or Caribbean, however you pronounce it. That's what this makes me think of. Davy Jones' Locker, all those things. So that's what my mind is at the moment. I'm going to get a few gel pens and some markers, and this right here is really saying use some salty ocean on me. The thing is, I don't want it to be traditional colors, so I'm thinking that the cells will be like purple, glitter purple, or something like that. The thing that I've noticed with my glitter gel pens is that if it goes over another color, it doesn't work well. So I'm gonna have to do that first. And like this ship may be like green or something bright and booming, and then these tentacles will probably all be the same color, but just a different color. So let me grab my crayons and markers and etc. Alright, so I got some hodgepodge colors going on right here. I think I want to make the octopus this Lucky Clover color. We'll see. I pulled out this blue because it's blue. And then these greens. I think I'm going to go ahead and do the ship first. And I always do my little swatching off to the side. So the reason why we're doing a color with me, if you're wondering, not like an actual paper craft card, I attempted to make 3 or 4 different cards and nothing came to my liking. So we're just going to color because coloring clears my mind and hopefully I can create something. So I went to this new restaurant and I love this one particular meal that they have. It's called Thai shrimp and chicken. And when they first opened, I got it and it was so delicious, right? Then I tried it again because, sometimes we are creatures of habit. And I was like, something ain't right. I don't feel too good. But nothing happened. The last time I tried it, last night, I got sick. And the sick that I'm talking about. Like you wake up and you're like, oh, this is not gonna be a good night for me. Oh, this is not gonna be a good night for me. And that is what happened. I was truly, truly sick, and I am still sick. So I'm thinking maybe because I didn't get a good recharge on my brain, I didn't fully encapsulate all the crafty neurons that I need to get fixed to actually craft and create. So there we are with that. I apologize to you if you were hoping it was going to do a card today, but I like color with me's, and you all have told me that you find them to be very entertaining to you as well. If you do use gel pens and these are glitter gel pens. Be cognitive that they are wet still. So if I was to rub my hand, see this one, I'm going to say they may skip. But if I was to rub my hand over this portion right here, it may stick to my hand because they are still wet. So just keep that in mind. I am left-handed, so if you are a left-handed person, I wouldn't say crafter, but if you write left-handed, you know that sometimes you can drag your hand over your work and smear it. Only left-handed people can probably identify with that black ink stain on their hand when they had to write in school. You know, I was thinking the other day, I was like, I don't write much anymore, so I am definitely going to have to get back into writing because I'm like, I can't remember how to spell this word or write this word. You know, with auto this, auto that. But my phone, when I'm writing, I don't proofread. I should really proofread before I hit the send button. Anyone should, but and then I'll go back and read the message and I'll be like, I'll write think, and my phone corrects it to thing, and I'm like, that makes no sense. That makes no sense. So I'm just going to all the masks with the wood on it. I'm just going to run this pen over it. I went to the Dollar Tree last week, 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. I don't remember. Because I don't go to Dollar Tree every day. I wish that I could go to Dollar Tree every day. If they had new things, I probably would be up in Dollar Tree every day, but I don't go every day. And they had some gel pens that I was like, ooh. Excuse the scraping. I was like, ooh, gel pens. But I didn't get them. Because, like, you have gel pens. You know, it's a lot of things I have already that I tend to repurchase. And my boyfriend lets me know that every time I get something that I don't need to have. He's like, you already have that. Didn't I just get that for you? So I've been very, very aware of my purchasing lately because I do not want to hear his mouth, number one. And number two, I have, you know, I've been telling you all this for a while now. I've been taking on this philosophy of use what you have. I'm going to color just one, I'm going to color the tentacles off camera and come back. Okay, we're back and it's a lot of green going on, huh? I'm going to do the tentacles in a silver color. Since this is a fantasy, why not make this fanciful, I guess? Fancy-ish. And I decided that I will be making this into a card, but maybe for Wednesday. I don't have a problem with doing the entire thing. I just don't want to, you know, keep you a long, long time. I have so many videos coming up, and I appreciate, you know, everyone that watches the videos and leave comments and stuff. So I just want to be, you know, more mindful of your time as well as the time it would take to do this. So right now I'm thinking that it's going to be a card, but of course in 5 seconds I could change my mind and be like, no, I'm gonna glue it to some wood and blah 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 blah. So what I'll do is maybe next Monday, because I'm gonna need some time to do this. If I do decide to keep it with the original, which is the wood project, I will do all of that off camera and show you next Monday. You can leave a comment in the comment section if you don't want me to do it off camera and you want me to do it on camera. I don't have a problem with doing that. I will, you know, finish coloring this up with you all. I think you have about 2 more minutes because I've talked for a little bit. And all we have to do is the sails and the color of the water. And I was going to do blue. I really was. But I was coloring. I was like, this should be red. Don't ask me why I want to do red besides, you know, blood in the ocean from so much fighting. Trying to keep the ship and this octopus. I don't know. Maybe it will do something else because I really think I want to do the sails pink. but I'm not sure about that either. I do need a color to brighten it up. I don't know. Maybe I can do yellow water and a blue sky. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so I tried coloring with a normal color pencil, and I didn't like how it came out. Then I pulled out the Prisma color pencil, and I just didn't like how it was coming out. I think it was too heavy, so I'm just erasing as best as possible it off. And I guess this is going to be all marker or gel writer colors. This page came from a coloring book that I picked up from the Dollar Tree that I made a copy on some thicker paper, and we're going to use this. But I just want to show you how many pinks, and I think they all are the same color. So these are all the same pinks. That's 4. And then I think these are the same pinks. Then I have one more. So it's a lot of pinks in there. In case I run out, right? I guess guys don't really use gel pens that much. So ladies tend to like pink, I guess is what the people that created this is saying. You know, the gel writer people. Yeah, girls are going to buy this. They're going to spend $50 on this. So let's put a lot of pinks in there, because every woman in the world, that's the only color she knows, is pink, 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 right? Not bitter, I'm just saying. Because I am using pink, right? I am trying to branch out of my normal comfort zone of green, silver, and blue. I don't know why I don't like pink. I mean, I like it, but it's not like a go-to color. Whereas I know some people, their go-to color is pink. They're like, oh, I love pink. Pink is my color. Pink, purple, pink, 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 purple. Whatever color, whatever floats your boat. I should have started over here, because now I'm going to smear when I go on that side. But we're going to work it out. And I'm using this one because it has sparkles of glitter. This is safe glitter for Brandy, because I don't worry about spilling it on the floor. I'm not a big fan of glitter, which I'm not the only crafter that is not a big fan of glitter. I know a lot of people that are like, I'll take glitter in small doses. Now remember I told you that these gel pens are wet when you color. If you really wanted to, you could stretch your, like if I really wanted to, I could stretch this out by using a regular pink gel pen, and then coming over with some of this, and then taking something and smudging it, and it would work out perfectly for me. But come on, pen, don't get on camera and embarrass me. Oh. Alright, so we have talk, and it's working. And I just realized I've been coloring everything in, so even the air portion where it's supposed to be blank is now pink. Oh well. No big loss. You know, I was sitting here thinking, no one colors their cells pink. And I don't know what, I think I told you all this. I don't know what ship this is, a cutter, a schooner, I don't know. I think schooners are small like this, but they have a lot of mass, a lot of cells, so I'm not sure. It could be something totally different. I used to volunteer at the New London Museum when I lived in New London, Connecticut, and I learned a little bit about ships there. Some ships, not all ships. Museums are so interesting when you actually go and listen to the stories. Like the head docent, Bill, he is such a wonderful person. He was in his early 70s, and there was another guy there who was in his 80s, maybe 90s, and he had got sick, and he was like, maybe he wasn't that old, maybe he was in his 80s, I don't want to say he was like 90. I don't. And he was like, yeah, because he's much older. And I'm thinking, Bill, so are you. Like, he was just so, when you're taught manners, it's hard, very, very hard for you not to continue to give that respect, even though both of them were senior citizens, and we respect them equally. I didn't say, oh, one person is older, let me treat him better than I treat the other person. It's just so, I think that's good. He definitely had good upbringing, um, which is great. I was thinking when I was coloring this, and I'm quite sure y'all are thinking that is, well, I was going to talk about the cells, that is some crazy ship stuff, right? Um, that's why the octopus is attacking it, because it's so colorful and it probably thinks it's a part of the family. I don't know. I mean, but it's all magic, so the people on the ship probably, in my head, it's all magic, fantasy or whatever. Stole something from the octopus lord, or stole something, and that octopus is trying to get it back, or the octopus is the gatekeeper to the island that the ship is trying to get to. The crew needs to rescue someone, and that is the first step, is defeating the octopus. Now, this is a net, so I'm not going to color all of the net. I'm just going to color the sail that's behind the net. So it looks like I did color the net, but I really didn't. I know you guys are probably thinking, Brandy, you are weird. And you know what? I'm okay with that. The minute you start taking yourself too serious is the minute you lose who you really are. That's my opinion, at least. And I am coloring definitely outside of the normal, which is up and down. Because this is the one that I colored with the color pencil, and it's giving me some issues now. Just looking at it. Let me know what your take is on this sail. This whole ship, like the octopus is green. We all know that octopus are not green. Would it be octopi? We know that octopi are not green. Um, I think that's what it is, octopi. And but when you're coloring, like I could have just colored everything purple, or blue, or green, or yellow, orange. Um, but I chose not to. I want to give it some pizzazz. But I do think in the future I will. I've talked about this and haven't done it, and we're already over half of the year, about doing. I guess it's called tone on tone. Um, no, because it wouldn't be tone on tone. It'd be the same hue. It would be the same color, just in different hues. So I don't know. All right, let me go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and make this water magic, and we'll be done. Okay, so this is our completed masterpiece, and I am going to leave some. I was going to make the skies completely black. I was going to do completely black and make it like a dark picture, but I am going to leave it white for now. I'm going to leave it in the way it is, and I'm going to wait for you to make your comments in the comment section if you'd like to see me make this a card, or put it into, make it like a picture. And how I would do the card, well, I don't want to, you know, tell you. I'll show you if that's what you want, or if you want it in a wood frame. But for today, it was just a color with me, and I know I said I was going to do 10 minutes of coloring and a lot of time talking. Until next time, which will be on Wednesday for our collaboration, which is the Dog Days of Summer. Happy crafting.